Morning students. In the earlier videos we have seen the definition of money, the evolution of money. Now in this video we are going to see the barter system. So when we talk about the barter system, what is barter system? Barter system is actually the exchange of goods in terms of another goods. It is not only the exchange of goods but also the services, exchange of goods and services in terms of goods and services. As you can see in this particular PPT, in this particular slide, there you are finding the two persons, and these two persons are exchanging the two things with each other. This is called the barter system. So when we talk about the barter system, it has its own merits and demerits. When the barter system was there, at that time, basically it was a very simple system. It doesn't involve any money, and since it doesn't involve any money, the production was according to the need of the society. It's limited. There was not the problem of the overproduction. Similarly, the international trades complexities and the adverse balance of payment situation was also not there in the barter system. The resources were fully utilized because the need of the people were very limited. So there was no case of the wastage of the resources as we are seeing today. Now, what are the problems of the barter system or the barter exchange? Difficulties, as it is highlighted on the slide, that is the difficulties of the barter exchange. There is the lack of double coincidence of wants. When we talk about the double coincidence of wants, it means that the two parties, if the barter system, a barter exchange is there or any exchange is there, the two parties are required for the exchanging the goods or service. So in the case of the barter exchange, the two parties should have the simultaneous needs. There should be the coincidence of needs or wants at the same time. Like a person A is actually wants to sell the grains and he wants the clothes. The seller of the clothes should also be in need of the grains. Then only the transaction would take place. But simultaneous coincidence of wants, जो है double coincidence of wants, this was not. If this two wants are not simultaneously developing, the barter would not be possible. The lack of common measure of value, the goods are exchanged for the goods. There is no measure of value. So in case of the transaction, there may be the possibility of more goods can be given to another. Like if in the case of the clothes, Mr. A is exchanging the clothes to the person who is actually having the cattle and is exchanging the cattle, it means the cow. But in terms of the cloth, the value of the cow is more, but it may be possible that the half cow, it is not possible that the half cow will be exchanged in terms of the clothes. So lack of common measure of value. Similarly, the lack of a standard of deferred payment and the credit payment. We make the transactions on the credit and we make the future payments. In case if a person A is buying the certain goods or exchanging the certain goods with the B, and the B is committing the promise that after 3 months, whatever the fruits would come on the tree, he would exchange. But what about the natural calamity? Just because of the monsoon or just because of the climatic change, all the fruits destroyed, now nothing can be exchanged. So there is actually, in case of the deferred payment, there are the different problems. The deferred payment cannot be made in terms of the goods. Difficulty in the storing wealth. The wealth cannot be stored. If you are talking about the animals, a person is having the animals as a wealth, it cannot be stored for a long period of time. Their life is there, but कितना समय तक का चलेगा उसकी आप बोल नहीं सकते. Indivisibility of the goods cannot be, certain goods cannot be dividable. Like take the example of the animals, problem of transportation. The wealth cannot be transported from one place to another place